Disclaimer. Some of the images in this video are fictional mock-ups created for conceptual and illustrative purposes only. It is not affiliated with, endorsed by, or sponsored by Kellogg's or the official Pop-Tarts brand. All trademarks and product names are the property of their respective owners. Think you know Pop-Tarts? Think again. For every classic flavor, there's a graveyard of wild ideas that never made it to your toaster. I'm Monicati Reno, and welcome to the Memory Reel, where we cover all things retro and like to take frequent trips down memory lane. And today we're unwrapping the secret history of Pop-Tarts you were never meant to taste. Forget discontinued. These are the phantom flavors, the urban legends, the ones whispered about on late-night Reddit threads. Some were too bold, some too bizarre, and some just plain mistakes. Grab a glass of milk. This is the untold story of America's favorite toaster pastry. Welcome to Pop-Tarts that were never meant to exist. Let's start with the heartbreakers, the Pop-Tart flavors that could have been, the ones that tantalized our taste buds and our imaginations, but never graced the shelves of our local grocery stores. These are the flavors fans begged for, pleaded for, even demanded, sending letters, starting petitions, and dreaming of a world where these Pop-Tarts existed. But Kellogg's, for reasons unknown, never delivered. First up, the Churro Pop-Tart. Imagine this. A warm, flaky cinnamon sugar pastry, filled with a creamy, decadent dulce de leche filling. Fans, driven by their desire, made petitions, created their own recipes, trying to replicate the magic that could have been. They even went as far as designing fake box art showcasing their vision for this perfect pastry. Still, despite all the effort and enthusiasm, nothing. Next, Tiramisu Pop-Tart. Envision the rich flavors, the boldness of coffee, the creamy smoothness of mascarpone, and the delicate dusting of cocoa-dusted frosting. This would have been the grown-up breakfast treat we deserved, a sophisticated start to any morning. Alas, it remained just a dream, a flavor profile we longed for, but never got. And finally, key lime pie. The taste of tangy lime, the satisfying crunch of graham cracker crust, all the essence of summer, conveniently packaged in a pouch. People desperately wanted it, envisioned it, but it stayed a dream, a figment of our collective imagination. These aren't wild, outlandish ideas. They're logical, they're delicious, and clearly they're in high demand, judging by the passionate pleas of Pop-Tart enthusiasts. Yet for some inexplicable reason, Kellogg's has left them languishing on the shelf of imagination, gathering dust and unfulfilled potential. It's like the Beatles hiding a secret album, a treasure trove of unheard melodies locked away from the world. Why deny us such greatness? Why keep these potential masterpieces from reaching our eager hands and hungry mouths? The demand is undeniably real, the concepts are undeniably solid, and their absence is nothing short of a breakfast tragedy, a gaping hole in the world of Pop-Tarts. Kellogg's, the ball's in your court now. The world is watching, waiting with bated breath. We're still waiting, patiently, but with a growing sense of anticipation and a touch of desperation. Don't drop it. The fate of breakfast happiness rests in your hands. Now let's delve into the intriguing world of flavors that almost made it, the tantalizing tastes that danced on the tongues of food scientists and marketing executives, only to be ultimately rejected. These were flavors meticulously tested, carefully tasted, and then, for reasons that sometimes defy logic, unceremoniously abandoned. What secrets do these forgotten flavors hold? Elvis edition, peanut butter, banana and bacon. Rumored status. Supposed 2007 concept for an Elvis anniversary. Flavor idea, inspired by the King's favorite sandwich. A classic combo, a symphony of sweet and savory, but inexplicably, it never hit shelves. Why was this culinary masterpiece denied its rightful place in the breakfast pantheon? Orange creamsicle, zesty orange, creamy vanilla, pure nostalgia in every bite. A taste of sunshine and childhood summers. Concept art leaked, generating buzz and anticipation, but alas, it melted away, leaving only a bittersweet memory. Maple bacon, sweet maple, smoky bacon bits, a daring dance of flavors that tantalized the taste buds. It was trendy, it was tested, the darling of food bloggers and hipster cafes, but shelf-stable bacon proved too weird, a bridge too far for the average consumer's palate. These weren't crazy, they were smart, market-ready, and should have worked, at least on paper. But even the best ideas, the most meticulously crafted flavor profiles can get axed in the cold, calculating environment of the flavor lab. Sometimes, it's not you, it's corporate. The whims of executives, the shifting sands of market trends, the bottom line. Peanut butter and banana was a no-brainer, orange creamsicle was a summer slam dunk. Maple bacon was a headline grabber. Their disappearance? Proof that even great ideas, flavors that seem destined for success, can vanish without a trace. The flavor graveyard is full of almosts, of forgotten dreams and culinary what-ifs. And we're left wondering, forever pondering, what if? Step right up, folks, and welcome to the wild side, where Pop-Tarts dared to get weird, ventured into the seasonal, and occasionally got a little risky. We're talking about flavors that push the boundaries of breakfast. Flavor idea: sweet maple glaze with a savory chicken-flavored filling. Why it's believable, fits Pop-Tarts' pattern of comfort food inspirations, like banana bread and maple bacon. Flavor idea: classic apple filling with a hint of tangy cheddar, based on a real Midwestern pie style. Note, while peanut butter and PB and chocolate were released, the full PB&J combo never officially launched. Flavor idea: similar to pumpkin pie, but with a smoother, sweeter yam base. Note, this was confirmed as a joke, but fans still talk about it. Cherry Cola Pop-Tarts. Flavor idea: fizzy cola flavor with tangy cherry burst. Note, not official, but many fan blogs requested it. Here are a few rumored flavor concepts that Kellogg never launched. But should they? Starting off with everyone's favorite flavor, birthday cake with sprinkles inside. Rumored status: enhanced version of the released birthday cake. Flavor concept: sprinkles in the crust, not just frosting. Cake batter flavored filling. Note, mentioned in 2017 food blogger wishlist post. Coconut cream pie, rumored. Status: test market rumors. Flavor concept: smooth coconut custard with whipped topping and flakes. Why fans were hyped: fits with dessert theme series, for example banana cream pie, lemon pie. Honey butter biscuit. Rumored status: southern market test idea. Flavor idea: rich biscuit-inspired crust with honey glaze and buttery filling. Cheddar apple pie. Mock-up surfaced on Reddit. Flavor idea: classic apple filling with a hint of tangy cheddar, based on a real Midwestern pie style. Garlic bread Pop-Tart. Rumored status: April Fool's joke turned real curiosity. Flavor idea: savory Pop-Tart with garlic parmesan filling. Buttered popcorn. Rumored source: TikTok leaked image trend. Flavor concept: buttery salty corn flavor with soft filling. Reaction: polarizing, some said genius, others feared it. Cookies and milk. Rumored status: concept art appeared on Reddit. Flavor concept: cookie crust with milky vanilla cream center. Salted caramel pretzel. Rumored source: food blogger wishlist plus Kellogg's survey screenshots. Flavor concept: pretzel crust with gooey salted caramel filling. Note, Kellogg's did release pretzel brown sugar and cinnamon. Fans expected this one to follow. Neapolitan ice cream. Rumored status: fake image circulated in 2012. Flavor concept: chocolate, strawberry and vanilla fillings in one triple striped tart. Triple berry cobbler. Rumored source: rejected bake shop series flavor. Flavor concept: blueberry, raspberry and blackberry layered filling. Fan theory: it was scrapped in favor of simpler berry blast flavors. PB and marshmallow, fluffernutter. Rumored source: fan forums plus old Kellogg's concept surveys. Flavor concept: sweet marshmallow swirl and creamy peanut butter combo. Highly requested. Frequently tops fan wishlists. Strawberries and cream cheese Danish. Rumored source: Pinterest concept boards plus fan recreations. Flavor concept: tangy cream cheese paired with strawberry jam and a buttery pastry crust. Frozen lemonade, chill tarts concept. Rumored status: cancelled frozen Pop-Tarts sub-brand. Flavor idea: tart lemon filling in a cooler icebox pastry. Note, concept art reportedly leaked in early 2010. S'mores with marshmallow bits crust. Rumored status: fan-designed upgrade to classic s'mores. Flavor idea: a texture-enhanced crust with toasted mini-mallows. Note, not official, but many fan blogs requested it. But with the hot cocoa marshmallow is a great replacement for this concept. Bonus, Savory series, fan hoaxes, mashed potatoes and gravy. These savory Pop-Tart concept ideas tap into the meme flavor trend that thrives on internet humor, nostalgia, and bold absurdity. Pizza pockets. Rumored status: circulated as a prank flavor in early 2010s. Flavor concept: tomato sauce, cheese and pepperoni bits in a pastry shell. Legacy: frequently featured in joke posts, but considered plausible thanks to the Hot Pocket era. Mac and cheese Pop-Tarts. Stop, just stop. Yes, they were undeniably strange, a true testament to experimental food science. No, sadly, they didn't last long on the shelves. A fleeting moment of soda-flavored pastry. Pumpkin pie. Sounds like a quintessential fall classic, conjuring images of cozy sweaters and crisp air. But the somewhat mushy texture, a common complaint, and the intense spice overload, a bit much for some palates, split fans right down the middle. Love it or hate it, there was no in-between. These bold flavors were experiments in breakfast innovation. Sometimes a delightful surprise, sometimes a regrettable mistake. They didn't always work out as planned, but you have to respect the sheer audacity and creative chaos. Pop-Tarts as a brand isn't afraid to step up to the plate and swing for the fences, pushing the boundaries of what breakfast can be. Sometimes they knock it out of the park, sometimes they strike out, but they always, without a doubt, keep the breakfast table interesting and exciting, and let's be honest, just a little bit dangerous. Jolly Rancher Pop-Tarts, cherry, watermelon, green apple, a burst of artificial fruit flavor in every bite, hard candy shell adding an unexpected crunch, sour gel filling, a truly unique experience. Frosted watermelon, pink filling, vibrant green frosting, and those signature black seeds, a watermelon in Pop-Tart form. Sweet, undeniably fruity, and let's be honest, deeply unnatural. But that's part of the charm, right? A&W root beer and orange crush flavored Pop-Tarts. A sugary, fizzy dream or a recipe for disaster. Either way, Kellogg took a chance and lived with the consequences of disaster. Now the true crimes, flavors that should never have existed. Frosted guava mango meant to be exotic but tasted like discount air freshener. Frosted chocolatey caramel, thick, bitter, and sticky, more punishment than treat. Frosted grape, the infamous cough syrup pastry. Purple filling, purple frosting, pure regret. These weren't just unpopular, they broke the rules of food. Guava mango was perfume in a pastry. Chocolatey caramel was a chore. Grape was a mistake you could taste for hours. Sometimes innovation goes too far. These are the skeletons in Kellogg's closet. Proof that not every idea deserves a toaster. Even legends can make legendary mistakes. And some flavors are better left forgotten. Now the internet's turn, where rumors, memes, and hoaxes become Pop-Tart legend. Pickled Dilly Pop-Tart, a viral, fake, green frosted monstrosity. Never real, but everyone wanted to believe. Cinnamon Roll French Toast, a fan fiction hybrid complete with fake test market stories. Creepypasta flavors red velvet that cause nightmares. Midnight Berry with hallucinogenic powers, pure digital folklore. These stories aren't real, but they keep Pop-Tarts in the spotlight. Memes and hoaxes are free advertising and proof of our obsession with the absurd. The internet keeps these flavors alive even if they never existed. They're the urban legends of the breakfast aisle. Sometimes the best stories are the ones we make up, and in the world of Pop-Tarts, imagination is half the fun. So there you have it. The secret history of Pop-Tarts, from dream flavors to disasters. For every classic, there's a dozen wild ideas that never made it. It's a story of creativity, risk, and the occasional spectacular failure. Even the biggest brands experiment. And sometimes they go too far. But every Pop-Tart in your toaster is a survivor of the flavor wars. Imagine the alternate universes. Churro for breakfast, pickle dilly for the brave. Here's a quick list of fun concept mock-ups by me. Pee-wee's Playhouse Stack Attack, Michael Myers. Halloween Pop-Tarts, MJ Thriller. Pop-Tarts Ecto Cooler Edition. Flavor Concept Wednesday. Adams Pop-Tarts, Casper Glow Tarts, TMNT Tarts. Chucky, Child's Play Pop-Tarts. Frankenberry Cereal. Pop-Tarts, Strawberry Champagne Pop-Tarts. Valentine's Edition. Hawaiian Punch Swedish Fish Pop-Tarts. Ferrero Rocher Pop-Tarts, McDowell's. Sexual Chocolate Pop-Tarts. Mr. T's Poppin' Gold Crunch. Lemon Cookie Tart. Raspberry and Cream Swirl Cream Savers, inspired Blueberry Vanilla. Dream Cream Savers, inspired Dubai. Chocolate Cookie Monster, Sweet Tea. Pop-Tart mock-ups created by fans have evolved into a unique and vibrant subculture that blends nostalgia, creativity, and pop aesthetics. These fan-made designs often reimagine the classic toaster pastry in bold, unconventional ways, shared widely on social media. These mock-ups celebrate personal expression and fan innovation, transforming the Pop-Tarts box into a miniature canvas. The culture thrives on its playful rebellion against mainstream flavors, offering a space where food, humor, and design collide. It's not just about snacks, it's about remixing American childhood with style, satire, and imagination. Some Pop-Tarts were never meant to exist, or were they? Closing thoughts on current Pop-Tart culture. Over the years there have been many different Pop-Tart flavors that have released, some good, some not, some terrible. The fans wanted certain flavors that never dropped, and some that are questionable as far as who authorized them. Let's start with good choices currently. Frosted Strawberry, a timeless classic and best-selling flavor since 1964. Universally loved for its bright, jammy filling balanced with a sweet, frosted crust. Brown sugar cinnamon, frosted and unfrosted. The frosted variant ranks second in popularity, with hearty cinnamon brown sugar appeal. In its unfrosted form, it's still well-liked by cinnamon fans. blueberry and wildberry blueberry, is routinely named a top 3 flavor: warm, muffin-like, and pleasantly balanced. Wildberry also makes frequent top 5 lists: frosted cherry and frosted chocolate. Fudge cherry delivers robust fruitiness, a hit especially with pie lovers. Chocolate fudge is the highest performing chocolate flavor, rich, gooey, and satisfying. Trending, new and seasonal, this Pop-Tart is the result of a dream collab between two breakfast legends, Kellogg's Pop-Tarts and Dunkin' Donuts. Designed for coffee lovers and sweet snackers alike, the Dunkin' Vanilla Latte Pop-Tart captures the smooth, creamy, and slightly caffeinated flavor of Dunkin's fan-favorite vanilla latte drink in a portable, toaster-ready treat. Now for Kellogg's bad decisions by popular opinion. The frosted chocolatey chip pancake Pop-Tarts missed the mark in several ways. Reviews consistently describe them as bland and dry, with a weak, overly sweet maple hint that fails to replicate the rich, buttery pancake flavor they promise, echoing the trend of unremarkable disappointment. In short, these Pop-Tarts taste more like a sugary, flavorless brick than a delicious chocolate chip pancake treat. Frosted banana bread often ranks dead last. Reviewers describe its flavor as overly synthetic, lacking real banana richness. Frosted strawberry milkshake frequently panned for its artificial taste and harsh aftertaste reminiscent of Pepto-Bismol. Frosted hot fudge sundae and cookies and creme. These are criticized for stale chocolate notes and disappointing cream fillings. Frosted wildberry deemed muddled in flavor, with indistinct berry profiles and subpar frosting quality. Apple Jacks, frosted apple cinnamon, notably mentioned by Daily Meal, described as overly sugary with odd cereal bits, better left to a cereal bowl. There is so many choices that would be better than these. My favorite choice of Pop-Tarts is brown sugar, frosted cherry, frosted raspberry, and frosted cinnamon roll. My worst picks is Apple Jacks. A disappointing letdown, and any other flavor probably would have been better. And the caramel coconut Girl Scout cookie inspired are not good. Some surprisingly good flavors are Eggo Girl Scout cookie thin mince peanut butter, which has not been in many stores but is good taste just like a cookie. Also, Snickerdoodle marshmallow hot cocoa is not bad at all. There have also been some unicorns that have been hard to find but show promise, such as banana cream pie, peach cobbler, and lemon cream pie. Now for my personal thoughts on the Pop-Tart flavors. The Apple Jacks is by far to me one of the worst ones. It lacks flavor. It has no taste whatsoever. There are so many other cereal flavors that they could have used instead of Apple Jacks. Apple tends to be one of the more subtle flavors, so a blueberry, a frankenberry, or even a Count Chocula or even Fruity Pebbles may have been better than Applejack. It was really a disappointing flavor. Also, the Fruit Loop Pop-Tart is a pumpkin. It definitely had flavor. The problem is it was too overpowering. The Fruit Loop flavor was just too strong, and I think it didn't work with the Pop-Tarts. Me myself, and not a big fan of the fruity or berry type Pop-Tarts. For more of the subtle brown cinnamon sugar cinnamon roll type of flavors, I think those would work much better for Pop-Tarts. Well, that's it for this one, folks. If you like this video and others like it, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.